Hello and welcome back to Kelio60 Plays Live. I'm playing some more Pokemon, but today we're playing Scarlet, and you may notice something a little different with everything except, bad Scarlet. uh, I'll still use the traditional handle here. 2 seconds. What did I... 2 seconds. I've got to finish one thing. I need to go to home and check what I originally named myself. This is completely slightly unplanned. But maybe I can go over it. You may notice that there are Japanese syllables in the things. On the screen. So my plan with this one, I don't typically go over this kind of publicly just due to, I don't want to piss people off or anything, but I'm learning Japanese on the side. Whenever I possible, I try and learn some Japanese. And one of the ways I thought would be best to at least slightly ingrain, especially reading the characters, would be making any new Pokemon games. Did I change this? I'll just use my full normal name, fine. The other one. I'm used to this, it's fine. Okay, I did not, completely think this through. But as I mentioned, I was going through, trying to learn Japanese, so I figured, okay, I can start learning while, I know a bit of, the language enough that I feel, okay, might be good to, take an RPG and run with it. Especially a game that I already knew the, at least base story. Because I've already played Violet. The only difference is I won't know, some, some of the more Scarlet specific, references. And unlike the Violet playthrough where I did, kind of go over stuff for this part, because this is going to be one of only 2 videos on Pokemon Scarlet, I will not be reading the dialogue. Just to not be rude or anything on that front. But you will also see me pause every so often if I am trying to look at specific text or dialogue as I maybe try and transcribe it. I just want to put that out there. This is partly my thing because at a week from when this was streamed, or this Friday, as people may know, my main job, I tend to go out and not really do things. And have some time off from other duties because I'm out for work-related reasons. Uh, so after the Minecraft stream on Friday, but my after doing stuff with Minecraft on Friday, the rest of the weekend, unless I decide to stream/record more, is going to be primarily me learning Japanese, and this is going to be one of my sources. So I figured, why not show the slight differences, at least in the basic, like colors and whatnot. I felt like it would be interesting to relive the beginning, even if I don't remember, don't fully remember the dialogue. So yeah, I'm not going to completely talk. I'm going to talk a lot more, but there will be times, as mentioned during this video, that I will be quiet, slightly quieter, because I'm trying to take in the story as told in another language, as I also try and learn the other language. But I just figured I'd bring that up now. I mean, I could just speed through everything. It's all Pokemon. It's the usual Pokemon spiel at the beginning, other than the region introduction. So, especially the class stuff I will not be showing. Anything involving the teachers I will not be showing here. But also certain other things will be happening because, well, I already have them unlocked, so I will take the privilege of using them early. So I need to hit the point that that's allowed. So. Ah. So, I assume the first bit of the unique stuff involving this game in particular, which is rather than Rhydon doing the fly around, it's Koraidon. Squawkability, I believe is the name of that one. I think the major differences, though, between Violet and Scarlet are just the colors are swapped from orange and purple. Or specifically Scarlet Orange and Violet Purple, respectively. Now we're saving. Due to the unique the language change, though, I will be saving way more often. Well, get up. Place you don't really come back to. I don't even think the game brings you back here on completing anything. It sends you back into your room. Hi, Squelvit. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that's a little on the weird side. Because your keyboard doesn't change. Ends up not actually changing. Over unless you have it changed to that specific language setting on the Switch. Which I think is determined by your account. Okay, might notice some small issues. With this, but it's fine. And by that I mean where it's a kanji and they have the syllable above it. I think the syllable got anything that has the accent marks are, because I think I recognize the kanji for gakko, which is school. But it looked like above its kanji it said kako, because I think the two lines were merged into the other line beneath them. But that might just be no, I'm only know how things are spelled due to how I'm learning the language, and if there's multiple words using the same kanji with different swaps out of these two syllables, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. No, there is one I kind of want to learn or go look at, and that. Oh, hello, Director Clavel. Which is the language specifically, because I did bring this up. I kind of wanted to know what the dialogue involving the language courses looked like. Oh, that's funny. Well, I mean, this is partly why I said things would be maybe slightly weird. Because I didn't actually fully finish setting everything up. Where is Microsoft Word? Okay. Okay, and I've got that down. That's fine. Now, only issue with this. Sorry. Doing. Let's just work in a different fun. Okay, I can read that. Save. And let me put this in the right doc folder. So yeah, as mentioned, in instances like this is where I would try to make sure I'm typing things in correctly, and that is in fact ga, not ka. Just wanted to make sure my understanding was correct. Because I recognize the first kanji, the second kanji here, which is gaku, because it comes before sei, which is student. And school. So I just confirmed my suspicion about the accent due to the text box. Do actually like that, and I'll be honest. Part of the reason why I wanted to play this in Japanese to help with my learning is because the kanji is actually then translated back, has the hiragana on top of it. But then I can start picking out these specific kanji and understand where they, at least in these contexts, because yes, I know some kanji have multiple syllables tied to them. I do know that. Oh, I just actually noticed something about the how they title your mother. Okay, the mother character. Okay, it's not. It's katakana ma. Okay, interesting. Okay, and yeah, that looks like it would translate similarly. Fine. Okay. I'm not trying to be like a translator or something. I just kind of, I'll be honest, there are games that I've only ever released in Japan that I kind of want to play. And sometimes I mean, I know English. My foreign language was just English again. But slightly different. And I say that jokingly and not to offend others when I say that. I learned ASL when I was in high school as my foreign language credit. But due to, you know, the way I would describe it is a lack of use for it. Where other languages, Japanese, Spanish, and otherwise, are both visual and auditory. So as well as written forms of it, where ASL, when written, is English written in most other languages' grammar. It has the grammar of every other language, but it is English words. And that is why it kind of fell out of use when it comes to writing and how you would sign. However, I will admit, knowing ASL first has made it very much easier to understand Japanese as I've been learning it. Not all the way, but it does help. So, let's continue walking while we, playing as we, so that maybe I can actually play the game. It's already been 30 minutes. I say that. I'm looking at Twitch. It's been 23 minutes. And Twitch only shows how long I've been live, not when I hit the recording button. It took 5 minutes just to get the recording on. Yeah. So the one thing I'll say about the text box is mainly due to having seen them in English is the amount of space between the characters. Which is exactly what I was kind of talking about without actually talking about it. While I was using the Word document to type out that one word to make sure my some of the words to make sure my suspicion was true. Hey. If I say yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Can I immediately get changed or no? Okay, I don't think I can do anything involving that until I get into the thing again. Yeah, I really actually like how the text boxes are. As someone who doesn't really know the Japanese language all that well, the how the spacing works though does kind of help with how like reading it. So that's helpful here, and will be helpful as I learn. Only thing I don't think it will help with is one issue that I will come across. Ah, okay. Can only pick one. Sprigatito. Fui Coco. This time I'm planning on starting with Fui Coco. And Quack Sleep will be dittoed. Go try and find them. As you walk down to the go walk down and go find them. Hmm. Yep, I finally have my map. I don't get anything else until I get you guys all the way down there and pick a Pokemon. And I don't get Poke Portal until I hit the first thing. Wait. Where's... Oh, I'm like, where's the cat? Where's Sprigatito? I have to know where the other ones are. I don't recognize where the other ones went. Heard an exclamation point. Coco wants to look at the sign. Wrong one. Okay. Oh, it finally let me run. I don't have to walk anymore. It's bad I forgot how much the tutorial just keeps you in walk. Like, let me run, dang it. Oh, hi, Namone. Only issue is due to there not being, uh, the. I don't know how technically each word is technically supposed to be pronouns. So I will have to take a gander and guess, unfortunately. This is also why I did not want to actually, you know, try and speak. Out of slight respect for the language, because I don't know how anything will actually be pronounced. I will just try and learn the words beforehand, though. I have faint ideas of how they are supposed to be pronounced, though. Whether or not they're correct is a different story. I want to fight is I believe exactly what this line of dialogue is. And then, Nimona being champion. Now, I don't want to immediately speed through the dialogue. This is why it's going slower with the text boxes. No, I probably could read them faster and still be done, but I don't want to attempt it. Especially because I would be holding. Not the term wouldn't be holding back. It is nervous about the pronunciation as I go over it slowly. Are you sure? Oh. No. I want its name to be standard Pokemon name. Just looks at the graphical issues again and be like, the leaf is clipping through the orange. Or berry, in this instance. Might be a berry. When two Pokemon trainers' eyes meet, it's time for a Pokemon battle. Is that it? Another reason is I thought it would also be a good idea to play at least Scarlett in Japanese, other than, learning from the text boxes for words and phrases. Is I can at least get a feeling for. I can ease back in easier because I would know most of the Pokemon types. and relative generally for the names of which moves they have. Which move is which. So it's not like I'm completely blind, but I won't be knowing what I'm doing. I'll know what I'm doing and also not know what I'm doing at the same time. It's that weird catch-22. Why stream it though? I just felt like it. Well, it would be interesting. And so as mentioned, to show off Scarlett. Oh, there's a Pokeball up there, and I can't get up there. Oh, but there's a Pokeball right here. It's a potion, isn't it? Yay! There's an item all the way down. There's 2 items over here. Antidote. And another potion. Yes, I'm coming. I'm getting over to the ballerina as quickly as possible. Let's dance. Actually, I don't think that is the. Let me see one. Let me check one thing. 2 seconds. I don't know if it's also partially. So, specifically, the katakana for her is Nemo. So I don't know if that is her name was increased or if in one of the earlier things it's just call her this nickname rather than by full name. Oh no. Oh no. It's still ammo. I assume Ember. By English naming convention, this would be Ember. Yes, I know my type matchups. You don't have to go on. But even a not very effective move can still kill. I win. No, we're not fighting again. Thanks, Clavel. Speaking of, I think that's... I'm pretty sure that... I just want to make sure I'm correct. Baru. Wait, thought that was how that name was spelled. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh. Yep, and here's the first line of dialogue that I'm like, hang on. Hang on. It's fine. Okay. And okay. So I have general ideas of those two. The top one was I don't care, and the bottom one was let's do it again. Actually, why am I have a way of actually doing this even a little better. I'll have to turn some things off first. Okay. That. I can find which dialogue it comes into later. Doesn't want me to go to the spot I'm looking at. Okay. Okay, here's the Pokedex app. Oh, the thing I'm trying to look for in it, the thing I was looking at was what were the original two options for the two translated options. So I'm actually looking at my old Violet, the first part on Violet, for the original video, the original Raw. I'm at least glad it's on fast, so I know how everything works. Man, game's actually I mean, I don't remember. I also don't remember the game being this talkative at the beginning. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Yes, please take me to the academy. Sprigatito. Okay, that's right. I always forget. Okay, so I originally picked bottom choice, which was let's battle again. Well, the top one is don't worry about it, which would translate probably right around to the exact same things again. Oh, it works. Bye, Quaxley. Have fun with the professor. I totally won't regret that choice later. Especially since I don't have my permanent crit rate. I mean, I will always have access to perm crit. It's not like I don't have other ways of getting my perm crit rate. Okay. I have my Pokemon and... Do I have Pokeballs? Pokedex! Have access to the box at this point. But I don't know if I can do much else until I hit this specific point. Oh. Okay, interesting. Wasn't expecting that to actually be completely written out. Considering text piece prior might be because it might be a different word there. Oh yeah, no, my PC reset the one day. So those two windows are not actively open. Because I also had one that had everything. Oh, sandwich kit. Oh, 5. So 5 Pokeballs. Or that was specific ingredients. Oh, I still have the Koraidon section, don't I? Oh. Next is the catching tutorial. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Nimona, I'm gonna get... Or... Nemo. Here. I'm getting over here. I think the first little chunk you had to fight. Yeah, I'm kind of reading it as if I normally would, but just taken... Oh, yeah. when it comes to the dialogue. It's interesting. Like, I'm reading it, but... reading it, but... yeah, it might not be the most interesting stream or video in the world, but I figured it would be interesting. And as mentioned, I kind of have an idea of where I'm at. Story-wise, so it worked. Oh, no. Okay, no, that was the Pokeballs. Okay. Just a jump. Because I was not in the exact spot. I assume it probably has a instant, one of the weird instant catches, but I'd rather weaken it just to be safe. And because I said that, it will immediately break free as soon as I, on the third shake, it will break free, just for the trust issues. No, I don't want to give this one a nickname. 1, 4, 10, 11. Only issue, I will not be able to send over a, Waxley egg. Now that I think about it. Because I think eggs are not allowed in Pokemon Home. You have to have them hatched. It's one of those weird things. It's fine. Oh, 10 more Pokeballs. Yay! Go meet up at the lighthouse. Very interesting. I actually kind of like it. It is weird, though. I will be the first to admit it is weird. Being like, oh, I want to read the dialogue. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not going to be reading the dialogue just out of... Let's look. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. It randomly gives you a revive first thing, and it's like the weird... That one weird thing, I'm like, oh, I'm not expecting that. I hope that won't kill. Of course, Hoppip has horrible special defense. Will be my thought on that matter. It probably has a horrible special defense. Alright, did the pavilion stuff. Trying to think of what Pokemon would be decent for this. Especially early on. Because I have nothing. Oh, cutscene. Sounds like it's coming from over there. Yep. Pokemon cry. Yeah. Head over to where the torn up fencing is. I assume I could probably turn off the extra fall stuff, and it's like, that's probably also a bad idea. I also know Fuecoco is one of the harder ones at low levels, because this area is all fire type, fire and ground Pokemon. Oop. Considering it's a cutscene, though, I assume it's possible to keep the other Pokemon and items. Give sandwich. There you go. So I'm gonna have to raise the Lechonk a little bit here. Here's food. Yep, time to go through the cave. Walk forward. Is this where it goes into its form? Yeah. Its powered up form. I feel like that could have been different between both versions. A little bit. Okay. Time for the fun. Apparently I can't open the menu here. Oh, Nemona. Yeah. Trying to look for me. Yep. Oh. Respond that way. Oh, I don't think that was the right way to respond. Oops. Genuinely worried. Give me the item. Just beat some Pokemon up so that I have the potentially caught Pokemon. On the side because God, I'll need them. Seriously, I will want to catch a ground type. Trade this out for one Pokemon later. I'm not even gonna try. This one's gonna be the weird. Stab shouldn't kill. I had a feeling it wouldn't. Okay. The burn will. Wasn't expecting it to burn. Okay. I don't think I have a burn heal. Oh, and I can't even open my inventory anyways. I have to be in combat right now if I want to access my inventory. I'm not too worried here. Yeah, I have antidotes. And a revive. Diglett should be full. By move use, I would say Leer. Yeah, okay. Meaning defense has been lowered. A lot of those things I can probably keep an eye on. Move forward some. Forward. Up. Houndour pack. Wanted one of those. I revive. I think part of this is in case you absolutely do get absolutely wrecked by the Houndoom that comes up here. Okay. So it's the Houndoom that you see on the ledge. Level 40. I can't catch it. Wish you could at least catch it. It would have been funny. I can handle a Houndoom. Or a Houndour. It's just the Houndoom I can't. Up that way. When there's actually sound design. I just noticed the player characters in that scene looks like absolutely like what the heck happened here? Oh. Ah, there we go. Okay. That is the correct. Okay. I was wondering which variant that was. Okay. Not as tall. Unless it's the same. Okay. Okay. So Koraidon collapses, and now we get its ball, questioning the difference between the forms, then its Pokeball, and then okay. Okay. I'll go that one. Okay. That one's not correct. That I was just testing translation. Okay. Or not good. One was correct. The other did not display the same, so I questioned it. Okay. If I remember correctly, this is probably telling me. Okay. I am not as far as that one. Oh, finally the exchanging of numbers. Here's my PM. So I'm right at the exact point. This is, and here's PM, which is Swift in English. Think before you use it though. TMs can only be used once. I won't use it. I think we better take a breather. To the top of the lighthouse, if I remember correctly. Or it was originally going to be top of the lighthouse, and then we cutscene with Arvin. Yes, totally not reusing it. Oh, I got into a battle in the OG. Run. Here. Oh. I'm just gonna stay top since I don't know what I'm doing. Text boxes might also go faster or slower depending on the game. The language, because well, less connectors. I'm not in the battle yet. Get angry. Arvin's just angry. Hey. That's fine. Okay, Arvin has Squavit. I do like Koraidon's backing. At the time, I had swapped to a Fletchling. Time to see the school from a distance. Okay, so that was awesome. Okay, so gist of this one was you're good at fighting, and since you're good at fighting, battling, and the seem to be good with everything else, here's Rhydon's Pokeball, and off you go. And with Nimona questioning how Arvin has the Pokeball, and he's like, I do not have to tell you anything. And just books it to school. Looks like most of the cutscenes are roughly the same. I do really like it though. The slight small changes that are just there because of how the game works. How the versions are different, I should say. I'm also noticing, depending on the dialogue, I'm either going faster or slower than if I have it timed properly with the Violet, the exact point in Violet. I was either A, going faster, or B, slower in terms of dialogue. Thing I just said, I want to become champion. Was that the talk about champion or battling line? Oh, talking about the area. And trainers and all the like. Head to the Pokemon Center. Yes. And the first town in the route. Yes, please. Because I do have to technically type something in, and now I'll have to figure out exactly what everything translates. Which is going to be the worst part. I think the worst part about the Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going to kind of put this slightly bluntly in this regard, is the fact that they decide everything is open, this mostly open environment that everything is rendered on. Was probably I think I understand why the call was made. If you have other players, that would happen anyways. So, like, I can get it. Why that specific decision was made. It's also, I think, the thing that draws it back, because I think a lot of the buildings, except normal houses, are also on that plane, so it also has to render everything of that. All of that, old Pokemon spawns, everything, despite you not actually being there. And constantly updating, because the draw distance is also slightly small, so that it can just easily reset. And because of that, I do think the game does partially suffer for it. But that's just me, and not everyone will probably agree. Finally catch the one Mon that I'd never caught in my original run. Apparently. I caught its evolution. I did not catch an Igglybuff. For some weird reason. I don't... I mean, I can always just transfer one, but it's like... If I have one, I'll grab the other. If I can catch it, I'll catch it. Over here, over here. The Pokemon Center. I think now is when... If I remember correctly, I think now is when the, all the extra stuff for the game comes up. So, the online functions are now going to be available for the for like mystery gifts and whatnot, and I do have stuff for that still because of course I do. I don't remember using both of these codes. About 1.5 hours of gameplay, which we have just hit. So, we should be able to do that now. Let's see if I remember where things are. Okay, mystery gift. That is go. Actually, I can probably grab. Oh, I think I didn't. This it? There we go. I'm like, where's the code? Let me do this on side screen. Don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't put all in. And now that one done. And now for the other fun I get to do. Since we're at this point, I cannot. So, field now is. Now is the point where I can do this. Just for here, some small jokes and fun. So I'm gonna save now. Gonna be right back. Because we're gonna head back to home. For 20 seconds. However long it takes for home to frickin' load. Because, yes, I did remember, I did mention this. These are supposed to be here. There we go. 480. Yes. I don't even have any Pokemon in this current games box. 32. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Box. Box. Actually. And 31. And there we go. No, there are totally not too many god freaking Pokemon now in my one too many super strong and totally not broken Pokemon in my Pokemon Scarlet game. Totally. I totally did not just transfer 15 Pokemon into Scarlet. Totally not. And even then, I'll still have to do it again anyways, just to have, Pokemon. It's like, oh, I totally won't redo it again, just but I have a second copy of both of the legendaries just for Pokemon Home. Okay, we're back. I hear myself in the Pokemon Center's general vicinity as the game questions what the ever-living crap I just did. Oh, I forgot this. Aha, dang it. It's fine. I can do it later. So I now have every Pokemon box, including these Pokemon. And for the fun, for giggles. Bye. Just for the weird giggles, that one. The others can practically stay. I should never lose. Know what? No. Just for the fun of trying to do this right now, I'm gonna go try and see how many times it will take me to get one move off with this Miraidon. Oh. Everything on it did translate. Interesting. Yeah, let's see. Hyper Beam. Did not do anything. Random Fairy type move. That is not good. Miraidon said no. When did I pass it? Oh, it put itself to sleep. It put itself to sleep. Oh, electric terrain's no longer available. Woke up. It chose to not do anything. I kind of just wanted to use a random move. Nope. Just the insanity of doing this. Oh, and then I changed the move, and it's like, yes. And of course, it says, yeah, I'm gonna crit now. Totally and completely worth it. Totally and completely worth it. Seriously? Burn it. And now I also have 100 Pokeballs, so it's fine. I'll head back to town, though. That? Or with... Because I think this is going to be where it ends. Actually... Oh. I need to figure out which setting that is. Setting. I'd have to actually look at that one. I'd actually have to figure out which one that is. I did forget to transfer one Pokemon, which I actually was planning on keeping in party for a while. And that is the hidden ability Sprigatito that Tito that you get for just connecting one of the games. However, with that being said, though, I think I enjoyed the kind of weird cluster chaos that today was. Now, as mentioned, I will not be doing this all the time prior. Because, well, one, it's a language I don't know, so I'm obviously not reading dialogue. And two, well, because I slightly also don't understand the dialogue, it leads to, am I saying, when it comes for player input, am I saying the right thing when it's not yes or no? But it's fun, and it's an interesting thing that I actually am glad I'm doing, because I feel like this will be a good experience all around as I try to learn. But yeah, so I'm sorry if it wasn't the most, interesting part today, but I kind of wanted to just show Scarlett off because, well, eventually I will do Scarlett later just for the ending of the game. Specifically, post Area 0 for final boss fight, and 2 for the capturing of the final Koraidon, because obviously I already know everything for at least the basic story. I know what happens. Hence the spoiler tag on this video. So that, I still have all the Pokemon in Pokedexes and in other games, but I will be working towards a mostly complete Pokedex. So that should be interesting. Though, I do have to question one thing. Top one is summary. Okay. How did they change? Oh, no. I think I know what caused it. Think I know what caused it. In the English version, I think it might be 8 characters. In the Japanese text box, it is 6 characters. Because it would have been 6 characters. There's the thing. Actually. Let me see. Igglybuff is the one. Nope. That's one of the longer names. Okay. Yep. I think English. Actually, I think English might be 12. Actually, that is a good question. One thing I can this is actually something I can look up. Where is my game case? I saved the game. I'll save it once more just to be safe. That I can actually throw on here, because this is something I can actually point out. A difference between if you're playing in Japanese or in English is how many characters can you put into the bar. So let me bring up Violet and we shall see. Because I have noticed there are only 6 characters available for the naming box when playing Scarlett in Japanese. My Violet is in English. Because this was my playthrough game of choice. Because I actually like Miraidon. Okay. $12. Okay. Oh, I wasn't gonna actually change its name. So we actually have a relatively actually changed difference. Good to know. I actually appreciate that slightly. Not really, because my actual username is 8 characters long. I have to do some game shuffling because well, I have one game too many for my game case. I only have 24 spots and not uh uh I want to put more than 25 games in. um I would say I played this one enough. I think it's in there. Which games do I have in here? But I can easily get to the box. Not many. Okay, that's fine. Uh, let's swap you around to down here. Bring you there. Put you there. Okay, you're good. So I don't play Wii Sports or Nintendo Switch Sports enough, but I need to take it with me. Uh, I think my sister asked. Took my other game case, which is fine. I had like 3 of them. Anyways, yeah. So that's gonna be it for today's part. Uh, I'm going to enjoy playing that again. And then people will question if this is actually one of my favorite gens. Yes and no. Story theme, especially towards endgame, yes. In in other areas, yes. So, other areas, no. Is I'd say it's probably right. I'd say I'd place Gen 5 before it. No, Gen 5 is not my favorite gen. Gen 7 is. If Gen 8 and Gen 4 coming in close behind. But anyways, yeah, that's it for today. As mentioned, I'm sorry if it wasn't a particularly fun video. Kind of just was the spur of the moment, something I kind of wanted to do, felt like doing, and just seeing how it worked. Uh, and also, I kind of wanted to, uh, as mentioned, I wanted to play this one in Japanese. I brought it up during the final part, uh, and whatnot to try and get more Pokemon and all that fun stuff. And well, doesn't mean the execution was well thought out. But I just kind of hoped to also still show off some of the small differences between Scarlet and Violet that wasn't specifically language induced. How many characters you can put into a name was not on my list actually. But yeah, thank you once again for showing up and watching all the way through to the end. If you did stick around, I hope you did enjoy it, the video. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!